Hello, happy Paxy Poetry Thursday, everyone. I'll just say in advance, this might be a little extra long because I'm going to talk about some stuff in this one. So kind of long for a poetry video. I've just been behind on talking to the camera. Making any content. I've just been in a bit of burnout, just stuff going on. So I didn't even get around to making a poetry video last week, but here we are this week. We do our best, right? So I bleed star seeds. This one is The Fallen. Ishtar, my fallen star, who housed the Lord of Light, Lucifer he goes by name. Aphrodite, in all your mighty love, protector of the fallen angel from above. Venus, in the distance, embrace in your wisdom, the fallen one from above. For are we all not fallen from the grace of the ones who loved us? And are we all not calling to Ishtar, the fallen star? Now, not to toot my own horn, but I do really love that poem, and I wrote it while I was drunk. Which is like, whoa. Wrote it while I was drunk watching a TV series about conspiracy theories, basically, so pat on my head. Okay, so back in February, for the first week of Poetry Day, Paxy Poetry Day, I read my poem, I Love You, Hannibal Lecter, and I just went through a bit of BPD euphoria. Finally realized that what I normally get is BPD euphoria. I thought it was bipolar mania, but yeah, just mental health talk. Like, I will get euphoric for like a day and then just crash and go into a depression, but that's not really the way that mania works. Mania is kind of a longer period of like really high. Euphoria and BPD is like feeling like I'll have like a day or two of like, oh god, it's embarrassing, but we're just gonna be real, of like thinking like I'm the fucking shit, I can do anything, I'm so awesome. So I had got this idea in my head like after sharing that poem that I was gonna be able to write like romance, erotica, poetry every day of the week for Poetry Thursdays. Yeah, I did make one, and then I crashed into depression. February was a handful of depression. But I wrote one and I never shared it, so I finally thought I should share it. Because it is based on The Exorcist, and me and my very good friend Bad from Bad is Rad 2 buddy read The Exorcist earlier this month. Ooh, so scary. So yeah, going off of my poem, I Love You, Hannibal Lecter, This one is I Love You, Damien Karras, dedicated this week to both the memory of Pax and my good friend Bad. And it's going to be very hard for me to read this with a straight face, but we'll do our best. Why is Father Karras so hot? I want him to caress me in the sheets and give a whole new meaning to the words when I scream, Damien, Damien, exorcise the demons in me. He already doubts his religion. All he needs is to be tempted by pretty women. Why not me, as I speak in my plain and simple poetry? Some have called me goddess of love and pain. Some have called me a witch whose lust has driven men insane. Either way, I've already danced with demons time and time again. If demons haunt my Damien, I won't let them bring him to his final ending. Yes, indeed, I definitely think my future ex-boyfriend should be an ex-priest. He's another one of those psychiatric men, so I'll let him pretend he's fixed all my brain problems for a couple weekends. Oh, I love you, Damien. So, you know what? I think that sometimes we should write silly poems and have fun, but that's also why I think I fit in more with the booktube community than the poetry community. Also, while I was trying to think of a crazy Valentine's Day horror poem, and couldn't think of one yet, I wrote a poem based on the movie Hereditary. Nothing to do with romance or eroticness, but I quite like it. If you think I should read that next week, let me know. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed these poems and got a little laugh out of the Damien one. I know I did. And yeah, feel free to share your opinions. Hope you have a good day. Hope you have a wonderful, happy Paxy Poetry Thursday. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for listening for this long for just some poetry.